Well, there you go, friends. Doc South here, and I was just talking with the wife, Sandy, and she's kind of the. Now that I'm older and a little slow at the computer and that kind of thing, she handles a lot of the bills and such, pays the bills, um, writes the checks, that kind of thing, and I'm pretty busy out there at the supermarket DJing when I was DJing and and like that. But she says actually after about a year now, um, the debt we were in a year ago has been slightly reduced simply by not using the credit cards and of course making the payments and maybe adding a little bit more if the credit card company asks for maybe they want $200. Well, maybe she makes it 225. Right. And now that 200 would have been the interest and a little bit of principal. But if you add maybe another 20, 30, 40 bucks, whatever, it does start to go down. And next thing you know, your balance isn't quite as high. I wouldn't, I wouldn't kid you by, or I wouldn't, the right word would be, well, I wouldn't want you to think that knocking down the credit card balances is something you do fast. Unfortunately, it takes quite a while. Heck, old as I am, I may not live to see the tail end of the whole matter, but Sandy being a whole lot younger, it's going to be money in the right direction for her. And those bills or payments going down, down, and down. So the big thing is to get started. It's going to seem slow and just nothing but drudgery for the longest time. But when you finally get the payment made and a little bit more, again, not much, but a little bit more, it does start, that balance comes down. The next bill should not be as bad. The only thing is, the catch is, don't use the credit card. and that's the hard part, but you can do it. And so far we've been able to, knock wood, we've been able to. There, knock wood. And we just, so far, so good. And of course, we work like dogs. If the supermarket needs me, I'm in the car heading up. If Sandy has a good load of antiques to sell, she sells them, has the money, and that gets used for more antiques to sell, and bills to pay, and taxes to pay, and all that. So it's a very slow process, but it feels good as you see it slowly going from point A down to point B. It sure does help. And sadly, it's just a long, slow process. I suppose if you hit the lottery, well, who cares? At that point, just shovel it over to the credit cards. But again, if you hit the lottery, I guess it don't, although, I'll bet you there's people who've hit the lottery, blew all sorts of money, and now they've got some debt like, whoa. I bet that in some cases that could happen, I would think. I would imagine anyway. You would hope not, but I guess it could. Oy. Yeah, money, huh? Whoa. Cool. I don't know. The wife and I, we watch TV at night. We cuddle up a bit, conk out, get up in the morning, go to work, smile at each other, hug each other, love each other, and try to do that with the kids and the family members and friends. And I don't know. Life, I think a simple life actually is maybe the better way to go, to tell you the truth. I'll see you later. Good luck with that little bit of a plan. Again, I am not a financial expert, but I have noticed that our credit card bills are slowly going down, but I'm talking slow. But at least it's in the right direction. And the key is, it's awful hard to do, but you got to just quit using them till some of that balance goes down, if at all possible. Oh yeah. And like if you get a refund from Uncle Sam, well, throw it to the credit card. And maybe a little bit to a night of debauchery, eating pizza till it squirts out your ears, But for the most part, you got to be careful till you got some extra floating in the bank. You hope. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye now. God bless.